it's more peaked here. But my fattest point in my life after I dated her for 6 months, and she baked cupcakes and sent them with me all the time. She also made like my favorite cake, and that's not a negative thing. She made my favorite desserts and tried to get me good food and stuff then. So I'm not knocking her for that, but I'm knocking myself for eating it all instead of giving it to other people and sharing it with people. I ate a lot of it. 270 pounds then, heaviest point in my life. And I can't duplicate again being that heavy. But that's me in early 2015 after dating a cupcake maker. This is me in 2012 with my ex-fiance on Cedar Bend in Waterloo. As you can see, the ears are still the same height. If I get the head tilt right, the ears are still the same height. So you can see the nose is the same in all my photos, and the eye shape, the brow, the light colored eyebrows, the ears, the forehead, the chin. The expressions are different and the head tilts are different, which makes the ear height different. When my head, this one is tilting down actually. My head is actually tilted down in this one a little bit. So my ears are tiny bit. Oh no, it's not tilted. It's about straight on, but my head's tilted to the side. That's what it is. But the signature box looks different because they have different size signature boxes and different styluses, which affect the signature, the smoothness of it, and the largeness of it, and how much room I have to write my signature. I need a lot of room for it to go smoothly. And if I get hit with a lot of targeted energy, my physical functions are impaired, as they were in my most recent one in 2019. After I got a $3,000 check from my uncle, they didn't want me to function, so they made up some lie and then targeted me with targeted energy attacks for 18 days straight. This is when I registered for a class in 2009 with Professor Petrov for GIS2 at University of Northern Iowa. Would have finished my bachelor's degree, but again, I didn't finish my GIS course because it's a lot of knowledge based on the prior class built on, and if you miss courses, just like calculus, you don't do well in those courses, and I haven't historically done well. And it's a fairly difficult class for me, GIS2 is, because it's like learning an image-based programming language, and I don't know programming at all, but there's a lot of learning involved in GIS2, a lot of technical learning. Association learning I can pick up very quickly, but technical learning is more difficult for me. I don't have a linear mindset, which is why I have problems with getting the dates right when I talk about things while I'm filming myself. I can't do two things at once generally. People know that in my life. But this was issued, City of Cedar Falls Fire Department, issued April 1997. Housing inspector for the City of Dubuque, and I had my fro hair and kind of a dumb smile. Ears are same, thinner face, so my ears are sticking out more because I got the fro hair and the skinnier face. Same thing here. YMCA, 1990s, my classic fro hair from the 1990s that I did. 2000 Valley Park Drive. I lived there 95, 96 with my brother Ryan Heineman, and Josh Wittenberg was a roommate of mine. I don't know that either one of them claimed to be a theorist, inventor, blogger, or poet. They're both engineers at a tractor company. But Cindy Perry also lived at this same apartment complex later on, and her name was Cindy, starts with an H, ends with an S, and is 4 letters. I don't know if I can say that maiden name thing. So dated her between 1995 and 2000. I posted a picture of her on my only operational Facebook account, facebook.com/WadeHeineman.1. But it's just Wade Heineman. But if you want to go directly to the address, it's facebook.com/WadeHeineman.1. Here's me, 1991, University of Northern Iowa, after Cornell College. You can see the ears are still the same. But I look more like Bert Demchick, who dated my sister in the 1990s in San Francisco. I never lived in San Francisco. My brother did briefly. He had a internship because Bert Demchick got him an internship at Oracle Software. My brother Ryan Heineman. But I never lived in San Francisco. There was indications I did. No, I've never lived in California. I've only lived in Iowa. Waterloo Greyhound Park when I moved to Cedar Falls in 1991 from Cornell College in Mount Vernon. And as you can see, it's issued 10/1991. My birthday, 11/4/1971 down here, 11/4/71. And the Waterloo Greyhound Park's been torn down. So this is Iowa Racing Commission, and my title is lead out. I walked the dogs out at 19. That was my job. Looking stupid at Wapsie Valley School and high school in my senior year. Looking stupid. My OSHA training card from early 2018. Then I got the bridge construction job in March to April, and then they were breaking into my car and linked my iPad to an iPhone, I believe, and it screwed up my my iPad for months afterwards. I didn't know why, and it was NBA basketball indications and people using Bitcoin and females shopping and stuff. I was getting indications about 0596, my EBT card, 0596. My former DePaco card, I don't know if you can see that, its last four digits are 5914, and I used that to post receipts on my former Twitter accounts that I've been locked out of and I have no access to. I don't have access to any of my Twitter accounts. 5914 DePaco, and that account's been closed for a couple, 3 months now. 6413 Viridian, my former Viridian card. I had that account since I was 19 or 20 years old in Waterloo. It used to be John Deere Community Credit Union, and Viridian bought it out. And that was I posted receipts of that and account information on both my Facebook accounts and my Twitter accounts. So that was linked to, I think, both Facebook and Twitter. Maybe it was just my earliest Twitter, Wade Heineman Twitter. I don't remember, but and then 2014, my Williams Wellness Center card from 2014, 11/27/2014. That's when I was shooting baskets. I got several of these in 2014, so I don't know if this was. I don't think this was the first one because I think I started in summer of 2014. But after my OWI in February 2016, I couldn't go there anymore due to not having a driver's license. But there's all my IDs, registrations. September 13, 2020, YouTube channel FogZap1 Wade Heineman. Still at 1809 W Avenue, Fairbank, Iowa, where I live by myself. No one has visited me in my home since 2016. Anyone that's been on this property other than my father, who owns this farm and everything on it, is a criminal trespasser, and I don't know who they are, but they stole my wrought iron table that I had since Dubuque when I bought my house at 1433 Washington Street in Dubuque in 2002. Little shitbag stole that, And I don't know when they stole it, but it's gone now. And I have all the chairs, but now they're worthless because I don't have the wrought iron table. It's about 3.5 foot across. If anybody knows who has it, that's a fucking criminal coward that needs to be arrested.